Today, let's talk about parental blessings and children respecting their parents. It's a new thing to some people, but it's not a new thing to other people. Because if you have gone through that, and I know most of you have heard about children in their teenage and early 20s or late 20s or even 30s and 40s disrespecting their parents. I want to give you a story. This story is about a man who had two sons, and that man used to drink a lot. He used to come home, beat their mother, and they would feel bad. As they were growing up, that was a trend. And then it happened that when they were grown up, one day the elder son came home and found the dad wanting to beat the mom. And then the son reacted, and he stood in front of the mother and father and told the father, "You never ever lay your hand on my mother again." He pointed at his father, he used rash words, he abused him, he told him bad things, he threatened him, and like it was nothing. So the father was so angry because like his son coming into the conversation, doing that, pointing the father, abusing him, and then he asked the son, "Why have you pointed me with your finger? I raised you from being a child to a man you are today. We have had quarrels with your mom for the past 20, around 30. We had quarrels with your mom for 30 years. We have always fought and then came back on our own. You are a child. You don't know what you have done. You are coming in between a conversation that does not concern you. Why are you getting into this fight? This is not your fight. It's between I and your mom. I'm your mom and I. But you're coming in. Why are you disrespecting me? Why are you siding with your mom? Did you know why we are fighting? Did you ask yourself why we are fighting?" The son went on and abused the dad, used words like this and these. And then the dad said, "Because you have disrespected me, you have abused me, your life will never be the same." So, after a few months, the son was hit by a car. And later on, the father passed on. Before that happened, the life of this guy was just smooth, going well. And that's what's happening in most of the homes. Like you find like children going into the conversation between their parents. Why are you getting into that conversation? It's not a conversation. They have been married for 30 years and they have had their quarrels. There's no relationship that had these quarrels. So it happens. But now because you are mature, you think that you know what's right. You know that a man is not supposed to beat a woman, and you use that knowledge to practice it with your own parents. Remember, these guys are still your parents. Parents are able to curse and they're able to bless. That's what most people are ignoring in the current world that we live in. Parents have their blessings and they can curse you. They can speak words against you that would affect you. Some people tend to assume that and ignore that, but it's happening. Like, if you disrespect your parents or you do things that hurt them and they say bad words against your life, most of the time you see things happening. Some people say it's by coincidence. Like the same story that I have given to you. Some people would think that it was time for that son to die, and then they used that as an excuse that the father spoke words against the son's life. So, the Bible says that parents are the second God that we have here on earth. We should respect them. No matter how better you feel you are, no matter the class that you feel you are in, your parents are your second God. You should respect them. Also, the Bible says that respect your father and mother so that your days will be increased in this world. If you don't respect them, what do you think you're going to get? That's the commandment, actually. That's the, I guess it's the fourth commandment. And so we should always please our parents. But I know some people out there are asking themselves this question: what if that parent is not a good to be, or a simple parent to talk to? Maybe some parents, when they are mad, they are not the people you can talk to, negotiate with, and listen to. Some parents are automatically bad. Some parents are very brutal, rude, or something. Like, you get a parent, you want to please them, but they are not even understanding you. Like, you can find some people don't have that relationship with their parents. So you find the parent like beating the son at 30s or 40s when he has a family. Yes, like, you can only imagine your dad, who is at 60, beating you when you're at 40 in front of your kids, and they expect you to still respect them. So I've always said this: respect is important. We are the generation that we are in today. Like, instead of quarreling with that parent, why don't you walk away? Just walk away, then apologize. Like, it's not a must that you apologize because you are the wrong side. You can always apologize, and you can limit your conversation with that parent instead of abusing them, using language that is not good for them. Why can't you just walk away slowly and assume that parent did not offend you? It will cost you nothing. Sometimes it's good to humble yourself. It's not a must that you be on the wrong side, that you are going to say that I'm sorry. Learn to say sorry even when you're not sorry. When the circumstance or the situation attacks you, say sorry. Humble yourself. Don't be that person who is going to react, seeking revenge just because you think that that parent insulted me, so I have to insult back. No. Be wise. Be wise, my friend. Don't be that parent. And don't be that person who will abuse their parents or use words that will offend them. Remember, you will also be a parent someday. You'll be a parent. So, what you're doing to your parents, if you're treating them well, your children will treat you well. What goes around comes around. So, respect your parents so that even your children will respect you. It will come back to you. And as I have always said, that what you plant, you'll harvest in plenty. If you plant that spirit of insulting parents, don't care attitude, that's what you will harvest, maybe through your children or through any other situation. So, as I wind up, children or whoever, when I say children, it means even if you're on your 50s and you have a parent who is 70, respect your parents. Do not let them say words that are not pleasing to you. And if they do say, make sure that you go apologize to them and seek for forgiveness. Their blessings is going to pass through to you and to your generations. So, children, respect your parents. And also, this is an address to parents. Also, parents should respect their children. As I've said, what you plant is what you harvest. if you plant that those bad words or character or that brutalness and you're showing your children, they will also do the same to you. So, and I repeat this, parents can give you blessings and parents can curse. But also know that you cannot curse someone because you think. You cannot not bless someone because you think. There are things that you will do. Even when you remember, the Bible says, when Isaac was old, he wanted to bless Esau, but Jacob stole the blessings. He wanted to bless Esau because he was maybe the firstborn of the sort. He deserved the blessings. But whatever happened, Jacob took the blessings and that blessing went with him. So, as long as we live, let's seek blessings from our parents. Let's seek blessings that are going to walk with us for the rest of our lives. So, if you're watching this video and you have offended your parents or you have a quarrel with your parents, humble yourself. That parent, when he is alive, that's the most important time to talk to them. When they're dead, you can never speak with them. You can never apologize to a parent when they're dead. Speak with them, humble yourself, and make peace with your parent. Then let them bless you and you will be blessed. This is Gendy, and if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Love you all.